You are constantly writing a story, the story of your life. And you are the author. Up until now, the story may have been filled with difficulty, hardship. And in that story, there have also been some pleasant moments, which we tend to forget at times. We focus a lot on the negative, but we don't consider some of the positive things that have taken place in our life. Now you are the author. You have the pen in your hands. You dictate what is going to be in the next chapter, and the chapter after that, and the chapter after that. The story of your life is not over yet. So long as you are breathing and you are above ground, you can write a totally different outcome for yourself. You are not a victim of the circumstances. The beautiful thing about being a human being is that we have free will. We have the ability to decide that, you know what, I don't like the way the story has gone until now. I want to make things a lot more exciting going forward. I want to live a much more fulfilling life going forward. Because this ain't cutting it for me. And you can draw a line in the sand and decide that things will be very different. If you're in a job you hate, you can decide, you know what, I'm done with this job. I really am. If you're in a position where you can quit the same day, it's one of the best feelings in the world, quitting a bad job. Man, it feels incredible. If you don't have money saved up, well, you can strategically plan your exit and start looking for better positions because you deserve better. And if you deserve better, go out there and get better. Because you can. There are people far less qualified than you that are earning a lot more money than you because they don't know any better. They decide to just go for it. They don't think about it too much. You're sat here thinking, well, am I really qualified for this position? And they're just like, well, what is there to lose? Fuck it. I'm just going to apply. And then they get the job. So it's time to be a lot more courageous going forward. If you want a better story, you have to become somebody better. It's going to take a different you. As they say, if you keep doing what you've always done, you're going to keep getting what you've always got. Turn a new page. Right. This time round, I'm going to make this shit exciting. Because I deserve more. Gentlemen, when you really care about yourself, you start to take more risk. You work harder. You stay up later. You wake up earlier. You embrace difficult challenges because you know it's going to benefit you. It's you taking care of you in 10 years, in 15 years, in 20 years. You're doing all these difficult things now so that you can live a better life tomorrow. Pay the price now so you can pay any price later. We get so fixated. Some of you guys are on chapter 7 of your story. And you're stuck at chapter 7 and you can't seem to move beyond chapter 7. Put a period, put a full stop at the end of that sentence. Turn a new page. And then it's up to you what the story entails after that. It's up to you. It's in your hands. You decide. As they say, the best way to predict the future is to create it. Create the reality that you want to live in. You're sick of the way that you look, you're overweight, going forward, I'm going to take care of my body. I'm going to stop disrespecting my body. I want to be a guy that's in shape, that feels good about himself when he looks at himself in the mirror. I want to be strong. I want to be able to engage in physical exercise with my children without being that dad that's just gassing out after 2 minutes. I want my wife to desire me because of the way that I look. Make it a firm decision. You're sick and tired of being broke. You have too much month at the end of the money. You look at your account, you're like, fuck, man, this is just difficult. Well, enough living that way then. If you're truly sick and tired of being sick and tired, what are you going to do differently going forward? You can't keep doing what you've always done because you'll keep getting what you've always got. So what are you going to be doing differently? It's in your hands. And you really have to take that accountability. As men, nobody gives a fuck. To put it plain and simple, nobody cares. Which I know sounds really sad and upsetting, but that's the reality when it comes to life as a man. Nobody's going to come and save you. You're on your own. And if you're going to be on your own, you might as well like the guy that you keep company with. Take care of that guy. Be your number one ally, your number one supporter. You would make a better rich person than a poor person. You would make a better in-shape guy than an out-of-shape guy. Your life could be infinitely better, but it's going to require some sacrifice. And we all love a good underdog story. We really do. The story of a man that was down and out. People didn't believe in him. Maybe his ex-girlfriend broke up with him, told him you're going to remain a loser. Sometimes your lowest moment is the spark for change. A seed of opportunity. You may feel buried, but if you're a seed and you're buried and the right conditions are around you, you're going to grow. And so a seed of opportunity has been planted. The only way now is up. Things are going to get better, and you have to tell yourself that. Enough with the negative self-talk, the pity talk. The woe is me. It's just I've always done it. Fuck that shit. If you keep talking this way, you're going to stay this way. Start speaking words of encouragement to yourself. Tell yourself, no, I am going to do well. I am going to design the life that I want. I will do everything in my power to ensure that things get better for me. Because I am on this planet for a very short space of time and I want to leave my mark. I want my story to be worth reading. I don't want to just be another human being who ate, shat, slept, and lived a very mundane existence. I want to leave my mark. I want to be the best father that I can possibly be, the best son, the best husband. I want to see what my body is physically capable of achieving with excellent nutrition and regular physical exercise. I want to really see how great my genetic potential is. So many people die never really having explored what their body was capable of achieving. I want to see how far I can go in terms of my career. If you know you're good at something, especially maybe you're good at singing, speaking, whatever it may be, see how far that can take you. Push everything to the boundaries. It's not about achieving a certain amount of money, but it's about being the best that you possibly can be in every aspect of your life, not just the money, every aspect. So when I say best father, I want you to have the best relationship with your kids that you possibly can. I want you to be the best husband that you possibly can. I want your wife to brag about you to her friends because you're such an awesome husband. I want your kids to be so proud of you. Dad, 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 superhero. I want your parents to be proud of the son that you have become. I want you to leave an impact on wider society. You can do all of that. You absolutely can. The pen, remember, the pen is in your hands. You write what kind of a life you want. Is it going to be easy? Hell no. But it's not about doing what is easy. Life is all about difficulty. The harder the battle, the sweeter the victory. The reward will be infinitely more enjoyable if the process was more challenging. You know, the beautiful thing about difficulty is it changes you. You become somebody that you've never been before. A better version of you. If you never go through challenges, if you never go through pain, you are a weaker version of who you could possibly be. So difficulty improves you. As they say, you grow through what you go through. So your story right now, even if it's been dealt with so many challenges and obstacles, that could actually be in your favor. Your story could be so much better. Now it's time to rise like a phoenix. Even if you're the underdog right now, you're broke, you're whatever, you're messed up, your girlfriend left you, your wife divorced you, whatever it may be, now is the time to turn a new page and the comeback is on. Challenge accepted. Think of yourself as an action hero in your own movie. And now you're going to be putting your life together again. You're going to inspire so many people in the process. Don't forget that. People are watching. They may not speak to you about what you're doing every day, whatever, but people are observing. And if they see you go from zero to hero, my God, is that a beautiful story. My God, will that inspire so many people. It really will. So yes, you're doing it for yourself, but you're also going to be impacting other people that are watching you. Inspiring other people that maybe feel that there's no way back because of their health. They're so overweight, they're so obese, but seeing you lose all that weight does something to them. It triggers them. It wakes them up. Seeing you come back from financial difficulty. It's inspiring. It gives people hope. It allows them to see the light again. Well, if this guy can do it, I can do it. Right? So write your own story. It's in your hands. You are not a victim of life. Life doesn't happen to you. It happens for you. We can decide. That's the beauty of being a human being. We can decide how the story ends. I'm not saying as in you know exactly when you're going to go or anything like that. No, but you can decide that, well, the first chapter was pretty crap. Second chapter wasn't so good. But you know what? Going forward, things are going to look a whole lot better because I'm going to take it upon myself. I'm going to be proactive, deliberate, and intentional. I am going to participate in my own rescue. I say that again. I am going to participate in my own rescue. Nobody's going to have to convince me to improve my life. Nobody should be convincing you to improve your life. It should come from within. You should have a desire for change. A burning desire. And then you should act upon that desire. It's no good just having a burning desire. What are you going to do with that burning desire? Okay? So I want you to think about what chapter you're on right now. I don't want you to dwell too much on what's happened to you, but I want you to leverage that story. I want you to take on board the first few chapters and think about how you can make a huge comeback, how you can make things so much better going forward, because they can be. Okay, thanks very much for watching, gents. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like. If you want to book a one-to-one coaching call, there's something that you want to speak to me about, the link is down in the description below. And there's also the link down to the top 3% community in the description where we help men improve their communication skills, their sales skills. We help men improve their style, fitness, amongst many other things. So click down in the description below for more information. See you in the next video.